for people that didn't get to hop on. And if you ever wanted to go back and like listen to it from the things that I show you, if you forget what I talk about, it's a great thing. And I'll post that right in the challenge tracker as soon as I get it uploaded after the call. So I just want to welcome you all to Fabulous February Challenge. We're just going to focus on taking that time for ourselves, loving ourselves, and tonight's our little kickoff. I just wanted to show you tonight, really the focus is how to use that challenge tracker app. It's something that if you're a past challenger, you may not have used with me before. You may have, but the challenge tracker app is kind of where we have moved our challenge group. So off of Facebook, and honestly, I love it. It's something that, change is always different and something to get used to. And sometimes it's hard to get used to, but I've really grown to love the app. It's kept me super accountable the past few months that I've used it in my groups, and I just love it. So it's super handy and easy to use. And Stephanie, one of our other coaches here in the group, is going to talk all about the tracker app and how to use that. My focus first is showing you guys Beachbody On Demand, really. And a lot of you guys have went with that all access pass. So I want to make sure you know how to navigate through BOD if it's something that you are utilizing. So Beachbody On Demand, that all access pass, what that means for you, if that's you, if you're somebody that is in this challenge group with this all access pass, that means you have access to literally every single Beachbody program that has ever been released ever. It's all the programs, all of their nutrition guides, all of everything, the deluxe workouts and all. Also some BOD exclusives. I don't think anybody here is in this situation, but they have active maternity workouts. They have the yoga retreat workouts. Just some awesome, really extra features too that I'll show you as well. And of course, if you don't have all access, you might just have a regular Beachbody On Demand trial where you can still access your purchase program. So if you just decided to go with one program like 21 Day Fix or something like that for this challenge, PIO, you're still able to use Beachbody On Demand for 30 days for free with your challenge pack purchase if you're new in town. And so it's really great tool for you. And the other good news, and sometimes I forget to tell my challengers, is every single Beachbody has promised 3 brand new programs this year. And with this All Access Pass, you'll get immediate access to them, which is awesome, because I always love to work through the new programs, and you won't have you won't have to purchase anything extra. It's already going to be yours, because when you pay for that all access, that was it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you Beachbody On Demand. So when you're on your home screen of Beachbody, you'll get logged in. Make sure you're logged in. It's up in the top right corner to log yourself in. You want to do that first so that your account is logged in when you go on to Beachbody On Demand. And if you're not logged in, it will prompt you to when you get to Beachbody On Demand, but it's a lot easier just to do it right from the bat. So it is loading. Guys, every time I do calls, it takes forever to load things. So please bear with me if it rubs up on us. So you might be in the situation where you have not chosen your program with Beachbody On Demand. You just got this all access pass. You said, okay, well, I'll get that and I'll figure it out later. If that's the case, I'm going to show you where to go from there. But this is the Beachbody On Demand home screen. All right. It still shows me my purchase programs that before all access. I did purchase programs in the past. And then of course the member library. But where I want to draw your attention first, there's lots of really great things to look at, but we're going to go here. And if you go here to programs and down to, oh my gosh, where'd it go? Why isn't it there? Usually they have the, gosh, everything I want to show you is in there. The program match. Well, hang on, let me get to this screen. Maybe it's in the library. Programs. Why isn't it there? They have this great feature. It's called Program Match that can hook you up with, is it in the help? Wow. I feel like an awful coach. I don't know where it went. Okay, I don't want to find answers. Maybe we'll search program. Okay. Well, Program. Sorry, guys. Program match. Well, this is frustrating. You don't see it. Like, I'm not missing it, Stephanie.
No, I see it.
Isn't it? It's usually on this, like, drop-down menu.
It is usually. That's what I was trying to see on mine.
Do you see it on yours?
I'm looking here. I don't. It is usually under that drop-down menu with programs, though.
Do you have it on yours?
I'm logging in here now. Let me see.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'll show you some other things while we try to get that sorted out. Now, see how things are coming up? Like, that recipe thing wasn't there before. I feel like something's going wrong with this. Okay. So, a really cool thing is a cooking show. I'll show you. Fixate. So Autumn Calabrese, if you are a 21 Day Fix fan or not, like she follows this, like Beachbody in a whole follows that portion control container system. And Autumn and her brother Bobby, who's actually like a top chef, got together and they create these awesome like little cute it's like Food Network for Beachbody essentially. So look at all this yummy stuff like they're making for the soup. Okay, now that went away. Oh my gosh, like they're making all these super yummy looking things for the Super Bowl. So literally all it is, you can watch the little videos, and they even have foundational videos which are really cool, like Containers 101. That's if you're new, like Amanda, I know that you're just getting started with your meal planning and stuff, like to understand the containers. That Containers 101 is super helpful. Meal prep, so you're prepped, like Autumn shows you how she preps her meals. It's really, really helpful. And then of course they organize the recipes by category in here. So if you needed some ideas, breakfast recipes, entrees, sides, anything, you name it. And then if you go over here, there's also a PDF available of all the recipes from their show. So it's like a little cookbook, and they update this all the time. Like they have new recipes out every single week. And they update this little cookbook thing for you. So you can print, like I just print off, like one page of it if I want to try out one of the recipes. And that is really fun. So be sure to utilize features like that too, not just your workouts. Did you have any luck, Steph?
Yeah, well, I just actually just typed it in on Google and just typed program match and it came up for me.
Okay. Well, let me show them. Why don't you show them? Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I had to switch to my phone. If you noticed, I got knocked off.
So you're not on your computer.
Well, right. So I'm on my phone, but I do have it up on my computer.
Beachbody on demand. I'll see if it will come on. You just type Beachbody.
I just typed in program match. Yeah.
Let's see if
it was like the second one down.
That's like so weird. Yeah, here.
I know.
Like in my history, like I've used it before.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in the top either.
Wonderful until you try to use it. So the program match is an awesome feature because it takes you through like a little survey, a little like questionnaire depending on your goals. So we'll just do like a random person. This is not for me or anybody. We'll just say, what's your goal? Let's say you want to lose weight and maybe you want to tone up a little bit too. You want some 6-packs for the beach. So those are your goals. Lose a little weight, tone up a bit. And then you tell Beachbody what kind of workouts you like. So let's say you really like cardio and maybe you like to dance a little bit too. So you'll say those two things. And then it asks you, this is really important. You want to make sure you're picking a workout that can fit into your life and into your schedule. So if you know you only have 30 minutes a day to work out, don't say you have 90. You'll never get your workouts done because you're never going to have the time for that. So I like to keep it on the down scale here. 10 to 30 minutes a day would be my time frame. I mean, honestly, I think we're all pretty busy people, and I don't want to spend 90 minutes working out personally. I like to work out, but that's not really what I want to do all day. All right. So, and then how fit you are. Let's say you're just starting out. So you would say that. And then you just tell a little bit about yourself. We'll just say this is a female. Maybe she weighs 150 pounds and she's 5 foot, 5 inches tall, something like that. All right. And then you click get your program match. And I'll warn you now, sometimes this takes a minute. and it will show you a program that's right for you. So I think, Amanda, you've already decided to go with Core de Force, right?
Yeah.
And then Rachel, are you going to what are you rocking out this round? The Fix Extreme?
Yeah, Fix Extreme, and then depending on which workout, I like the regular 21 Day Fix better.
Oh yeah,
So,
I know. I like
both.
them both. They're both good. Okay.
So which one are you doing?
21 Day Fix Extreme.
Oh.
I like that one, Amanda. If you ever want to try something else, because you have the all access, you can try that later on. So I'll show you. This takes forever. I know from the last time. So I'll show you this in a second. I don't want to just like sit here and wait for it. So I'm gonna go ahead, Steph, and I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about don't forget to, before I stop talking about Beachbody On Demand, there are apps as well that you can use with this. The Beachbody On Demand app, that's for your iPhone, is really, really helpful. It's awesome for like if you're traveling or something. It's also really cool because you can actually download the workout onto your phone. So if you know you're going to be like out of Wi-Fi, or you're on Wi-Fi and you know you're going to be out of it later and you didn't want to like use your data up to use it, you know what I mean? Like you could download the workout and save it to your phone if you have storage. I have storage problems personally on my phone, but you can download and save the workouts too if you're kind of planning ahead for travel, things like that. Also, you can get them on your Roku devices, your Amazon Fire TVs, and Chromecast if that's any way that you do stream. Personally, I run mine right off my computer, off the website. That's just easiest for me when I'm at home. But I use BOT every single day. Like I don't even whip out my old DVDs or anything. I just play right off of Beachbody On Demand. So I love Beachbody On Demand. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Steph because this is still not loading. And she'll talk to you about the Challenge Checker app, just how to use it. And if you have any questions at all after she explains, we can talk about using the Challenge Checker. So go ahead, Steph.
All right. So hopefully you've had a little bit of time to interact with the Challenge Tracker app after you got the email from your coach to sign up for it. It's actually really cool. I love it because I think it's so much like we see on social media. So it's really easy to use, especially if you're familiar with Instagram and Facebook and that kind of stuff. So when you first get into the app, the first screen that you see is the home screen. Right? And it has the title of our challenge group at the top, and then you have the two little circles where you can put in your workout, and then you can put in your Shakeology. So it's really easy. Just click the circle, and you click add, and you can type a little note like, had the most delicious breakfast today, and then post a little picture of your shake or your workout, and then share it with the group, which is awesome for accountability because then you can't skip out and be like, oh yeah, like I totally worked out. So we can see those and then we can comment on them, right? So that's the home screen, and you can see your workout and your shake there, you log, and then you can also see the most recent coach post, right? So that's a good place to go for just like a really quick check-in. And then the second thing that you see here is actually on the bottom of your screen when you're in the Challenge Tracker app that goes across, and it's like 4 little icons and the little plus sign in the middle of them. And the second one is like the 3 little heads of people, and that is the group feed. So that's kind of like where your Facebook timeline is, where you can see what everybody's posted throughout the day. That's what it is for this app, right? So you can see where everybody logged their workouts for the day, their shake, if they did a post at all just to like check in or say how they're doing today. That's where you can see the group feed. So that's a really cool place to check in as well. The third screen that you see there is where you can check in with your coach. The easiest way I found to do that is just if you really click on the icon of one of the coaches or their name, you can tell who's the coach because it will have that little black C at the top of the profile picture. And if you just click on that, it'll take you to their page and it will say contact coach right underneath their picture. So you can contact them in whatever way they have it's possible. It could just be email, but most of us have email, text, or call. So whatever works best for you, please use that because that's what we're here for, right? We're here to hold you accountable, and you're here to hold us accountable. And if you have questions or concerns, you can feel free to email, call, or text us at any time using that. And then the last picture here just shows where you can go in and check in and say, okay, what are my measurements? I've been doing this for 2 weeks and I just kind of want to see, like, have I lost any weight and have I lost any inches? And you can re-log, your weight and your measurements so you can see your progress over time. And that is the third icon, right? If you're looking at the bottom of your challenge tracker screen going across. And that's really cool because then you can look at your before pictures from before, and you can also update them with new before and after pictures. So again, you can track your progress that way. And then just as a note out there, the fourth icon, the one that's on the furthest to the right of your screen, that's just where you have your notifications. So if you've seen them, it looks like a little bell and it has a little blue number at the top, and it will tell you if you have notifications, like somebody commented on your post or liked what you posted. So I've been seeing a lot of that from everybody, just giving encouragement so far. So keep up the good work on that. And again, if you have questions, please let us know.
Yeah, perfect stuff. You did a wonderful job explaining. Just make sure, when you log in, you'll go automatically to that home screen where you log your workout and shake, and that pin post for the daily will be there. And the pin posts are really important. They're going to come from a coach every day, and they just give you advice and support every step of the way with meal planning, with recipes, with little tips and things like that to keep you going throughout the group. And it's just really great when we can all get in there and comment and provide feedback and encouragement to one another. Same with the group feed. Don't hold back. It doesn't have to be a coach that, pumps somebody up or motivates somebody or answers somebody's question. We're all in this together. We're right there with you guys. So don't hesitate to, encourage one another throughout the group as well. And like Steph said, I just wanted to really stress, a lot of my challengers worry about contacting me through the app. They're like, well, I didn't want to text you. Well, I have my number in there for a reason. Please do. In fact, it's easiest for me sometimes to text you, when I'm at work, at school. I can't really go into my messenger on Facebook and things like that. But I can get, if you it goes directly to my cell phone, almost like you're shooting me a text. So don't feel like that's weird. That's not weird at all. It's just like texting me. So please use that feature. And then I just wanted to see, this is still not working. So I'll just show you on here. Once it will come up with a best match program for you. So it'll give you a percentage, oh, this is a 60% match. This is a pretty good program for you. And then it will also have 3 other little suggestions for you underneath that are also good matches, but maybe not the best match in Beachbody's mind and recommendation. So what you do then with the program that comes up as your best match, you can go to that program, okay, and you can check out how you would get started with it. So I'll just go ahead and show you on a random program. I'll just go with 21 Day Fix. A lot of people work through 21 Day Fix, so we can show you here. So this would pop up if this was your most recommended program. 21 Day Fix will come up. You can click this screen, and what you'll see on the screen, it tells you a little bit about the program. It's a 30-minute a day. The duration is 21 days. It's for slimming and cardio, and it's a beginner intermediate level workout. And then here you have your access to every single workout, and all you have to do is push play. And it's really neat too, because you are using Beachbody On Demand. They also have access to, she did the Remix the Fix. So there's these 2 new workouts that replace the Dirty 30. It's called the Dirty Dozen. And then Cardio Core replaces the cardio workout. And then of course too, if you don't like to work out with the music, all the programs do have this feature where you can work out with no music. If you want to kind of jam do your own thing, their music can get a little bit nauseating and boring after you've completed the program a few times, especially. And then you also have access to the ultimate upgrades because of that all access pass. So you have access to program extra workouts that in the past you would have had to purchase. So flat abs, fix, and bar legs. So you have access to all of those workouts. Then over here is the extra awesomeness. So in the past, these kind of things would come in like a booklet or a pamphlet with a big box from Beachbody. But now these things are all just here at your fingertips on demand. And they have this for every single program, guys. So you can see here that they have the workout calendar. So you could click on that and you'd see the workout calendar. They have the eating plan. Okay. So these loads as PDFs, you could print them out if you do like physical copies of things. So like I always print out the workout calendars and hang them on my gym so I can cross off each day and like keep track and motivate myself along the way. So that's something really cool to print off if you're able to do that. Then the eating plan. So the entire guide is here for you. It explains it. It breaks it down step by step, how to calculate how many, calories you need to be eating in the day and all that stuff, which we'll really dive into, guys, this week in the group. We're going to give you a ton of resources to help you get started with your meal plan. If you want, I will even I have sample meal plans for each calorie bracket with recipes attached to them. I will give you everything you want and need. You just have to say the word and we'll help you get meal planning this week. Just a little side note. So, really, after you do the program match and after you decide which program is going to be right for you and you choose, then it's just up to you to kind of do some digging, like check out the page, dig around, look at the eating plan, look at the different resources here available for you, and just to get started. Remember, this is our prep week. This is our preseason. So the purpose really is just to get you ready and get you prepared and answer all your questions this week so that next week when we really dive in and get started, you guys are going to be, ready to roll and get the best results and see, and just be incredible for us as challengers and for yourself, really. It's all about you. It's all about your goals and what you need. And as your coaches, we're just here to make sure that you set those goals and we're going to keep you accountable for them and we're going to help you reach success. That is the number one reason that we are here, because we've reached success on our own before and we know what it's like getting started and we know it's scary and we know it's hard and we know it's hard to stay on track. We are right there with you every step of the way, but that's the key. We're here with you every step of the way. You just have to say the word. You have to reach out. You have to just, dive in. So, I just love this little motto. I can and I will. End of story. Like, done. Like, that's our kind of motto for this group. Like, if you believe you can do it, you will. And we're going to make sure that you have all the tools to make you successful. All right. So coming up for the rest of the week, well, like I mentioned, the rest of the week is going to be really focused on that meal planning. Meal planning is huge. And when I say meal planning, I don't mean like, we're going to go and prep our containers every single day together. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like, okay, what should I be eating? How much do I get to eat? Like, what tasty recipes are out there? How can I make my Shakeology? Like, all the good stuff. We're getting into the good nitty gritty now with the eating. That's my favorite subject in our challenge group. So you'll see a lot of eating things from me. And just really to finish out, prepping you for success. One other thing I wanted to mention about the challenge tracker, and if you don't do it, I'll be nebbing at you if you're one of my challengers. Make sure that and I'm right there with you. Like, when I get the invites to the groups, I always skip through the first parts where they're like, put in your goal, like put in your weight, like, and I always skip it because I'm like, I don't have time for this right this second, but I want to get in the group. So just make sure that you go back and you update all that information during this week. You're really going to want to have your before and after photos. A really cool perk, and we'll talk about it later this week on the night before our challenge officially kicks off. Beachbody, actually, if you submit your before and after results on their website, they'll send you a free t-shirt from the program that you completed. So it's really cool. No matter the program, they offer you a free t-shirt. Like if you did Quarter Force, they'll send you a Quarter Force shirt. Or if you did 21 Day Fix Extreme, they'll send you a Fix Extreme shirt just for having those before pictures. So that's why they're really important to get in the app. And your measurements, that's why we want you to record them. Because then when you're all done, you can take your afters and you'll be able to submit those on the Beachbody website and win free stuff. And I don't know about you, but I love free swag, especially if it's clothing and workout apparel. So I'm sure I hope everybody will be right there with me. All right. So I want to open the floor. If you have any questions at all, before we end tonight's call, or anything you wanted to ask about the app, about Beachbody On Demand? I'm sorry for all the technical Beachbody On Demand. Like I said, I think my computer just moves really slow when I work off of Zoom. So it's kind of frustrating, but I hope that it showed you just that, what's out there and that you can use that program match. Any questions? You don't have to be shy. And if you have more after, of course, I'll post the recording and you could post your questions like in the comments of the recording if you come up with something along the way. It doesn't have to even be related to, it could be anything about the group. Anybody? All right, well, I won't keep you either. I'll just take it. Steph and I will take it that we did a really great job at explaining.
Yes.
Right? We were very thorough. So, all right, guys. Well, I am just beyond excited to have you in this group and to have you with me. And Steph is too. And we're really excited to keep going this week and help you guys reach success. You're off to great places. All right? Let's do this. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll get the recording up. Have a great night.
Thank you, Lisa.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.